is how you do that, right? So click on expand that shared folder. Currently you are on my folders, right? So just expand it. So it will show all the child folders here. So you have to go to custom, the third, yeah, expand it, yeah, the arrow, yep, expand that. And then in after customs, do you see DPW somewhere? Yeah, DPW, only DPW. Yeah, expand this one as well. Yeah, and then ANZ, expand the ANZ part. Yep. So these are Australian reports. So you are after the financials, right? So just expand the financials, and then you need to now you can let's go for a GL report now. Expand the GL. Maybe click on GL folder now because this is the lowest level of folder. Just click on GL folder, general ledger folder. So you can see here like account analysis report, right? So in future, you don't want to do this kind of navigation. So you can click on more and add to favorites. So what does this do? You have a favorite link just besides catalog on the right corner. You see, if you look at the blue band on the right side, it says a favorite drop down is there, correct? So if you click on that favorite, you will see this report coming up there only. Yes. So similarly, if you want to add a trial balance report as well, you can just click more and then add to favorite. It will go to your favorite thing. In payables, if you want to do, these are, I think, payables related operational reports. So you can click on payables. So here you have, I mean, all the AP related reports, AP invoice register, supplier ledger. But I think accounting team mostly uses the transaction listing report. We can do that right now. Um, these are the operational reports. I think mostly the AP team would be using it. If you want to, you can run that in your free time. But if you go to general ledger, click on general ledger. Sorry, go to favorite. I mean, the way you will do it, favorite, and do account analysis report. So it is the account analysis report which they refer to as transaction listing. Okay. Yeah. So you see your ledger is there, primary ledger access is there. You have to just give the accounting date range. Like accounting date is the date on which journal is posted, right? So you can specify the from date and the to date. Here for speed of entry, it's like free typo. So you need to be accurate here. Give the company code for which company you want to run. Yeah. And then yes. And then if you want to be, you can specify this. You can specify the account range, or you can say source name. Like if you are after AP, so you have to say payables here. And if you are after receivables, you have to say receivables. So right now it will pull all subledger journals for you for that period, right? When you click apply, so right now it will do like for 7204 or whatever you put. For those companies, it will pull all the posted journals for the date range that you have specified. In Excel, you can further do filtration and all. But depending upon how much data is this selecting, it may take some longer time as well. Mhm. No, we got an update from HO team, right? They said your access is in progress. So once they confirm the access, I think you can check with Dana. She has raised your access request. So once they update that, okay, access is given, then you can run the smart view thing as well. So it should be able to fetch the data. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. No, no, it is not Fusion. Smart View is always EPM. So see here, this is different, right? So you click on Azure, the button one below. Yeah. So now it will connect to EPM system, and EPM is a separate system from Oracle Fusion. It has its own access and roles and grants. Okay. So if you are connected, then if you have access there, you will be able to download the data from there depending upon what access you have got there, right? No, just click it and yeah, you have planning 44 currently, it seems. Yeah, double click it. So once double click, your POV will come into picture. Okay, this is something related to EPM. I don't have much expertise there, but I think your team will be able to guide you through this one, like how to use this application. Once you connect it, like, can you expand the finance folder? I think they might have created this finance. You will have reports inside that. Yeah, double click this one, finance. No valid rows for data. Click on reports. I think this is something else. Click on reports. Yeah. So try any report. Yeah. Dashboard. Maybe your team will be able to guide you on this one, like which reports you need to run, and if there is any issues, then we have to take it to the yeah. Yeah, I remember this one. George was using it once. So just click on something. Let's yeah. Um, Actually, that is not my subject area, so I may not be. I am more of a fusion guy rather than EPM. But if you click here, so yeah, this is it. You need to specify your values, and it should come. Again, you can check with your team, like So it says no access. That means whatever this report has specified as parameter probably to some companies or to some accounts or whatever EPM, however they maintain the access, that access is not complete yet. So you can just respond to the HO email, like, can they confirm once the access is granted? Yeah. No, no, that request is already, yeah, okay. Ah, yeah, yeah. Ask Dana. Dana has already updated, like, because she raised for you your planning 44 access. Okay. Anything else you need? Like, Vivian ask you to get access of any other EPM as well, like planning. Mm. No, no, no. That is a future thing. But whatever access you need, you write it to Dana saying that I need access to these planning things as well, like whatever is you require. So there has to be an access request specifically, because when we raised initially, only planning 44 was raised. Well, mostly people get it. So for others, we have to either raise it or update it in that access request only. Um, yeah, 39. So whatever access is there, you need to ask for that. Okay. So you in browser you have already access to these ones. Okay. So your access thing is sorted. I think you need to configure the way we did planning 44. Similarly, we have to do planning 39 and planning 36 as well. Um, okay. Lakshmaya is the person he can help because they are the EPM experts there, but they are from global. So you can ping him that I need to set up this um, in SmartView. I already have got access. Yes. No, no idea. They are probably for different usage. But again, as I said, EPM, yeah, my EPM exposure is pretty much to collaborate for access. Beyond that, my limit knowledge is limited in that area. But you can always ping Laksh, okay? So he is the guy, and he can route you to the correct person because they have a full-fledged team to support EPM application. Yeah. Mhm, mhm. No. Uh, 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 So for trial balance, I think they will be able to tell you, like Vivian should be able to tell you, like which access is required for this report. Because reports are used by business, so they should know like which application they need access to, from where they are pulling the data. So they should be able to advise you. Um, uh, I am not 100% sure on that one. Yeah. But if you ask them they will be able to advise like okay this is the report for this you need planning 44 access or planning 39 access which you already got, so it should work. Yeah. If there is any issues for example data is not coming and something like that, then you can reach out to Lakshmaya for that. They can help you troubleshoot these issues. Maybe something need to be further configured, so that is something they can help you with there. Maybe let me see if Lakshmaya is there. It's too early for him actually. So usually after 2 p.m. if you reach out to him, it will be good. Mhm. Oracle Fusion via Smart View. Usually I've not seen that doing anybody doing that, but you can connect. You mostly they do planning 44 only. But you can connect to Oracle Fusion as well. I think I did show you. Go to uh, go to options. No, no, no. Advanced. No, no, no. Go to options. This one. Yeah. Mhm. So right now, you see it is pointing you to EPM planning 44. If you have to connect to a Fusion, then the third, yeah, this is the URL. You'll have to change it here. Like you can't have pointing to both. Once you specify it and then you connect it, it will um, take you to the Fusion. Okay. No, that is the setup. Then you'll have to build the connection and save it because last time when we built the connection, we just connected. Probably we did not save it. So you have to do shared connections. Yes, go to shared connection and create a new connection. In the bottom there might be, because here you will see only the connection you have saved, right? So uh, yeah, it's share connection. Scroll to the bottom. Like, yeah, this is the report you have already opened, no? So this is EPM report. Maybe open a new Excel, close this one. Yeah, okay. Just give me a sec. Somebody is calling me. Just hello. Yeah, open a Excel, new Excel. It's still Smart View. We have to close this. Still many Excels are there. Okay, click on Smart View. No, Smart View tab. Yes. Click on Options just to verify if it's Fusion link there. Yeah, it's Fusion link. Click Cancel. Yeah, and then say Connections, Shared Connection. This is the active connection already. We have to create a connection, basically shared connection. Yes. uh, Maybe click on disconnect all first, because you need to be connected to one application probably. Yeah, click on shared connection. Yeah, now it is establishing connection with Fusion. Yeah, click on single sign on. So you have any reusable report for Oracle Fusion which they have given you, or you need to build your report? Mhm. Okay. So for that, they need to connect to Oracle Fusion. Okay. So let's click on Oracle Sbase and then expand this Sbase cluster. Um, you need to select Oracle DPW. No, no, no. Go above Australia chart of account. Australia. This is global. We have to go for Australia. Like it depends like on which chart of account you want to run that report. So we are Australia, so hopefully select the Australia. It's on the top, like top 3 4. It's, yeah, expand this. DB will show up. Double click on DB. Yeah, so it will give you default. What happened? Did it do something? Is it doing something? You have no, no, no. Don't select a range. Just select one cell. You have to do like one by one cell. Positioning of the cell we have to select. I think it has created. Yeah, now connected. Yeah. So you see like your columns and rows are there. So you can build those reports as per your need, or if there is any report already available which sources data from Oracle Fusion, open that report, connect to the Fusion. So how you will connect to the Fusion? So this connection is already created as a shared connection. Let's do add to private connections, the first link. Yeah, just give it as a name as Oracle Fusion, something like that, so that you can identify in your Fusion. Yeah, So now it will start showing up in your private connection list. If you drop down here, yeah. So it's all URLs are coming, and maybe yeah. So that URL you have to be mindful. Like HPV is more of an Oracle, and planning and all those things are like EPM Fusion. Yeah. Yes. Because if you connect to smart view or planning applications, then it will not have Fusion data there. Maybe check for the pre-built reports because nobody has ever created any new report here. So reports are already there. Once you have the report, just connect to the database and fetch the data. It should give you the data depending upon the access. Yeah. Mhm. That's the setup data basically. Um, but why you need all those values? There will be huge number of values actually. So what I would advise is like look at the past journals that are posted and make use of those accounts rather than because that list will be huge. It will be a huge list. If you want, I can send you, but it will be a huge list and it will confuse you. And when you say a mapping between global and things, most of our segments are exactly the same as global, except for analysis code. No, no, it's a static list. It's a static list. So it's a static list used across all the regions. So there is a certain range which is given to Australia to be used. I can give you that range, like what analysis code range is applicable for Australia. I'll find out and send it to you. So it's 366 something to 8 something something. It is a range of analysis codes which is given to Australia for use. Yeah, so I can find and give it to you. Yeah. No, maybe I'll do one session probably um, late this week or early next week. So that I will try to cover certain points. So that will be bit helpful because it's a pretty vast topic like Oracle Fusion as such. But to give you a kickstart, we can cover on certain basic things. And procedure documents are already there in the user training manual form like GL, how to post GL journal and all. So those documents are like sufficient. So once you have access, you should be able to do it automatically. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. You too. And feel free to reach out if you have any queries. And for EPM, Lakshmaya is the person. He will be able to help. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Bye bye.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. Go with the one that you downloaded earlier. Yeah. Yes. You go back as far as possible. Um, there's likely no jobs in January, but if you're going to go back a few weeks, you may as well just do the start of the year. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Sophia doesn't care about the WIP. She only wants the build revenue. But for our P&L, you would take the earliest one you downloaded because I just downloaded to have a look. Um, can I share my screen because the one that you sent Sophia, I'm getting a higher number. So so this is the file that you sent Sophia. Yeah. So okay, so you downloaded a new one with the oh, yeah. Yeah, but Annie, if there's only stuff dated for 1 week, it just means that there's nothing older than that. The WIP it could be current, That could just be the oldest date in the WIP. But whenever we download, regardless, we always go back to the start of the year. Yeah. Yeah. Just because there's only 5 days here doesn't mean I only ran it to the 20th. I would have gone back to the beginning of the year. And if they're up to date on their billing, it just won't go back very far. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry for the WIP. Yeah. Let me see. Severe. Yep, 250 looks about right. And the revenue is coming out to 261. Yeah, that looks about normal. Yeah, all good. So how did we get the? Yeah, Aileen just sent it. Yeah. Mhm. So you got that now. Okay, cool. So just so I understand, so why did the WIP come out short? Did we only download 1 week back? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've just, if you're unsure, I left some notes. Yeah. So, but yeah, okay, that's all good. As long as we found it, no problem. Yeah, yeah. Do you want to go through it now? Go try it. All right. You share your screen. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure. Looks correct. If you clear the filter and then just sort column G by A to Z. So this is the easiest way. So container cartage, and you can see that's similar to all the other ones, right? So it's just wharf cartage, just a new charge code. So that's fine. That's fuel levy. Yeah. Not sure. If you're unsure, you can speak to billing. Don't know why. Yeah, Rachel. Yeah, that's correct. Empty till empty D high yards to empty container park. It actually looks like transport. Yeah. No, no, rail, wharf cartage for that one. So you can see by the code, you see how it says, you see the item code in F, it's going container cartage, road, empty. So that compare it to, if you filter, you see up the top there, empty fees. There's a few there. Yeah. You see these ones? See they're called VBS, booking slot, vehicle booking slot empty. So that's what would be an empty fee. If they're moving the container, we call it cartage. So yeah, that can be no, that can be uh, a return of the container as well. Yeah. So sometimes when we drop off the container for at the wharf, we can de-hire directly with the wharf. So that direct de-hire, yes, that's an empty fee. But the disruption levy charge empty park, sure, empty fee. I don't think that's used very often. All good. Yes. Yeah. Because we changed that one, you might need to copy over the numbers one more time. So you can just select the whole of column F. You just click F up the top and just copy that whole column. That's it. Shouldn't have shouldn't have changed that number, but if that's what the calculation is saying now, that's probably the correct one, isn't it? Why would the changes that we did affect that one? That's correct. Mhm. Yeah. Yep. Empty fees. Go down one. Go down. One step. And scroll up. Just you're in the wrong row. Go down to row 14. No, we're not gonna add anything now. Yeah. So we took up our whole month of estimate in last week. No. So those comments only applied to last week. Yes. Mm-hmm. If you go to the occupancy cost in the warehouse, you'll see I'm adding a roughly 3K. It's all right. I rolled it out for the month in the first week. So each week has got that 1/4 of 12K. So at the start of the month, I took the 12K estimate, divide by 4, one for each week. Yeah. So in June, we'll just need to increase the run rate again. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, maybe in June that cost. Oh no, it's different. And this is what even if the lease sits with CL, they're still going to charge us if we're using the shed. So this 12K is for our stock in this shed 6. Yeah, that they'll terminate the lease, but if we're still using a bit of the shed, they still charge us. We're using the 12K is not the total cost. The 12K is just the space that we have pallets or containers in their shed. Yeah. So the total cost sits with CL, but if we use 10% of it, they charge us 10% of the cost. The lease will still sit within the business, just not with landside. It will still sit with it'll sit with contract logistics, where the landside logistics. Yeah, it's so within DP World, but a different business segment. Yeah. Well, I mean, if we're done now, if you're happy with it, we can review and send it off. We can send it off as soon as we're done. You know. Oh, that's a bad week. That's a very bad week. That's a very bad week. Scroll up, scroll up to the top. We'll just go from top down. So revenue is low. Revenue is low. Net revenue, not a good percentage. Yep, should be. You go to the revenue calculation. And go to the calc tab. And just scroll down to the okay. Scroll down to the WIP and the DI cost. Okay, so DPS is down, port charge is down, DI cost up. You scroll up to the scroll up a bit to the WIP number. So empty fee. So they had positive 13.7k movement. Yeah. Stop looking. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot in WIP and a lot build out, so there's some cost there. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably the D higher cost in WIP. Yeah. So you know how on the build revenue for the D higher cost, we're adjusting it for that lower rate because the WIP went up a lot for empties. It's assuming a lot of it is only at that 10% margin. So it's the formula is making empty fees more expensive for the WIP. So we're adjusting for the one that has been billed at that lower rate, but there's a bunch of stuff in our WIP that is potentially at a lower rate, but our formula is just taking a 10% margin. So that's probably why. Okay. Aside from that, go back to the P&L. So net revenue is low. We can probably explain that. Labor down a bit. Subbies. They ran 6 trains. Yeah. Not much more we can do really. That's the only thing I would adjust potentially is the D hire cost. Maybe you could move 5k from this week to next week, sort of thing, because our assumption on the WIP expense is probably a little bit too much. Do you know what I mean with the WIP? So we're doing it. We do an adjustment on the build revenue, but we're not doing any adjustment on what's in WIP. So the WIP is assuming $12,000 cost. Yeah, that's what it would take. Probably. Yeah. Again, it's a little bit weird with WIP because it it goes in and out, right? So when WIP is up, we reduce the cost. What do we do when WIP goes down? Do we increase the cost? It's a little bit strange when we do stuff with WIP. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a little bit more involved. That's all right. Save this. We'll go through with Armor 23. I have a feeling what we'll do is we'll probably just move like 10k of cost to next week on the DI. Yeah, rather than coming up with a whole new formula, just smooth the cost a little bit. We know it's a little bit high. All good. Well, we'll yeah. Once you call Armor, dial me in. I'll listen. Oh yeah, when he's free. Because yeah, normally you'd be doing this review with Armor, not me. Now that he's back, he can review with you. No, call him whenever he's free. Yeah, give me a buzz when you do call him. Just dial me in. Yeah, I'll listen. Easy. Alrighty. Thanks, Annie.